The distress beacon pulsed through subspace, a desperate plea from the mining colony on Kepler 442b. The Vrixian miners had broken through into something ancient, something that should have remained buried. Now crystalline horror stalked their tunnels, converting living tissue into more of themselves with a touch. The Galactic Council received the transmission. They calculated response times, debated jurisdiction, formed committees. By their estimates, a proper peacekeeping force could arrive in 6 cycles, plenty of time to evacuate survivors, assuming any remained. They had not accounted for the humans. The UNSC Relentless was only 2 days out, returning from a surveying mission. Captain Sarah Chen didn't wait for council approval. She diverted immediately. "Captain, the council advises we wait for," her communications officer began. Noted and ignored, Chen interrupted. "There are 1,500 sentients down there. We're going." The Vrixians didn't know what to make of the humans who breached their sealed colony in void black armor. They'd heard rumors, of course. Everyone had. Tales of the species from the death world called Earth, where the gravity could crush bones, the atmosphere was corrosive oxygen, and the locals had climbed to the top of their food chain by being more persistent than anything trying to eat them. But rumors were different from reality. Sergeant Marcus Webb led his squad through tunnels that would have made any sane species turn back. The crystalline entities moved like liquid glass, fast and utterly alien. The first one that lunged at his team learned what humanity had learned from millions of years of persistence hunting: we don't stop. Webb's rifle barked 3 times. The crystal shattered. It tried to reform. He stepped forward and crushed it under his boot, again and again, until it was dust. "They regenerate," he reported calmly. "New protocol, complete pulverization." The Vrixians watched in horror and awe as the humans pushed deeper. Where the crystals relied on their victims' panic, their biological imperative to flee, the humans simply didn't care. They encountered an ambush that would have killed any other species, surrounded, outnumbered, with entities dropping from above. The humans smiled. Private Chen, no relation to the captain, actually laughed as she drew a blade. "Finally. I was getting bored with the easy ones. They moved like their ancestors who had hunted mammoths across frozen tundras, who had tracked wounded prey for days until it collapsed from exhaustion. Methodical. Relentless. Terrifying." One Vrixian survivor later told council investigators, "They didn't fight with anger. That would have been understandable. They fought with joy. Like this was what they were made for." 6 hours after breaching the colony, every crystalline entity had been reduced to powder. 1,473 Vrixians were evacuated. The cost: 2 humans with minor injuries, both protesting that they could keep going. When the council peacekeeping force arrived 4 cycles later, they found the colony secured, the humans sharing ration packs with shell-shocked miners, and Captain Chen filing her report. "Why did you risk your crew?" the council commander asked, genuinely confused. "They weren't your species. This wasn't your territory." Chen looked at him like he'd asked why water was wet. "They needed help. We could provide it. What other reason do you need?" That's when the Galactic Council truly understood. They had admitted a species to their ranks that considered, someone needs help, sufficient justification to walk into hell itself. The humans called it compassion. Everyone else called it terrifying.